Be driven. Compete, 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 compete. Have that drive inside of you where you are the best at what you do. Become and conquer. You have the power to change the world. You have the power to be the greatest you can be. So don't waste it to be mediocre. Be the best that you can be. That one thing that's holding you back, it could be smoking weed, it could be watching porn, it could be playing video games, whatever it may be. If it is distracting you, if it is stopping you from fulfilling you to become your greatest self, stop it. You need to want it. You don't want it bad enough. You're not obsessing it over. You're not obsessing over it that much. You can do it more. Be crazy. Be relentless. Be that one dude who wants to create rockets and then he's drawing rockets on papers and he's thinking up on his wall. He's reading books all day. Holy, I need to do this, I need to do that. And then there's background music of him just being obsessed over that one thing. See yourself as that person. Obsess over it and be the greatest you can be at it. Because you have the power. There's this one saying about a seed. A seed, it has spiritual energy. And what I mean by spiritual energy is that everybody can see the power of a seed before it even becomes a plant. Or before it becomes a tree. You see a tree and you put it on the floor. You don't know, or like you don't physically see that that's a tree, but you know it's a tree. And then you put it down and you plant it and it becomes a huge tree. Think of that as yourself. You have the power to be something so great, so powerful, to take over the world. You want to be a skateboarder? Take over the skateboarding industry. You want to be a soccer player? Take over the soccer player industry. Whatever it is that you want, you must give it your all and you must focus on it. Obviously, we all have needs. I got school, I gotta work a job, I work too. But I still have the time to add and implement the things that I love doing, recording videos, reading books. We need to stop wasting our time, our precious time, because our time is very valuable in this world. And what we do with it determines how we die. If we die and we wasted our time on playing video games and watching anime and watching porn, instead of doing what we truly wanted to do, our dream. Like right now, I could be watching porn. If I was watching porn instead of recording videos, then I wouldn't be fulfilling my purpose and my goals. I would just be wasting time and die like how everybody else died. Mediocre and average. But if you're watching this, then you're most likely not. And that's because you have that drive and fire inside of you just as well as I do. We are young men, one of the greatest generations. We have the potential, and untapped potential is the most saddest thing to see, where you see a dude and you see he's pretty strong and you ask him, do you go to the gym? No, he doesn't. He has untapped potential inside of him where he could be the next Sebum. He could be the next Eddie Hall. But since he doesn't try or put in the work, and instead he wastes his time and distracts himself from reality, he doesn't know his true potential. Now, it could be funny, like I'm bringing up this term, Ninjago. There's this guy named Lloyd. He's the Green Ninja. He was a delinquent until he became one of the best ninjas, actually the best ninja, which was the Golden Ninja. He became the Green Ninja, then the Golden Ninja, I think. But The Green Ninja is basically the best ninja of all time. And he was a delinquent. He was trash, but then he became the greatest one. And that's because he put his potential to work. He didn't just like, he worked for it. He stopped being a delinquent and he got to work. No matter where you are at in your journey, in your self-improvement journey, even if you're just starting it, you're already 5 years in it and you see no progress, wherever you are at in your life, just know that you can do more. Never give up. I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. Never give up. Because this thing that you implemented in your life, this promise, that promise that you made to yourself, or this promise that you're going to make to yourself, where I'm going to keep improving myself no matter what. It's a lifestyle that every man must do. He sees something he's doing wrong, he must improve himself. I know in my heart that I'm not that great treating my parents. I'm not that great treating people older than me, like my sister. Sometimes, not sometimes, I'm not sure. Most of the times, like sometimes when I'm really busy, I be disrespectful towards them. And I know I have to fix that. And that's what self-improvement is all about. Is to see your flaws with no filters and just improve yourself. Because we're not mediocre like other people. We see a problem that we have and we need to fix it. No unfiltered bullshit where I cursed. Astaghfirullah. Where we don't have any filters and we just be straight up with ourselves. Where there's no crap that we're lying like, oh, you're a snowflake. You everybody goes through this. Everybody goes through this pain. You need to calm down. No. We know the mission. We got the job. Roger that. That's what David Goggins said. Give me a mission. You don't need to tell me how to do it. Give me a mission. Give me a mission. Give me the roadmap. Laser focused eye. Roger that. Mission completed. You don't even need to tell me, I got it, I'm gonna complete it. You tell me a mission, I'm gonna complete it. You tell me that I'm being a pussy because I skipped the gym day. Roger that. I'm gonna go out there and run right now. Roger that. That's crazy. That's what David Goggins said. That word or that sentence, Roger that, is crazy. You have untapped potential. There's a 40% rule where you're running and then everything hurts. Just tell yourself that you've only used 40% of your true capacity. And then when you run and you feel good, 60%. If you're running and it hurts and you've only used 40%, imagine if you used 100%. You could be that person who chooses not to get in depth with it. Find out your true self, your true mind, your true potential. You can go back to being mediocre and not trying to find your true purpose and your true potential. What you can accomplish as a human being. Many human beings accomplish many things. Elon Musk created an automatic car, an electric car, autopilot car. Henry Ford created the first car. We went from horses to cars. David Goggins ran 100 miles with no training. If those people can do that, ask yourself, what can you do? Don't let your untapped potential go to waste. Find a goal, make a plan, and reach it. Because without a goal, without a plan, you're just leading a life of a stray, reacting to events instead of creating it. That's enough for me. See you. Have a good rest of your day.